Good morning students. See, in the previous class we discussed about the physics syllabus, correct? So today I am going to take the new chapter, that is the units and the measurement. This is the second chapter for you students. The first chapter will be deal with the sir, that's why I am going to take the second lesson, that is the units and the measurements. So in Kannada we can say it as a ಮಾಪನಗಳು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. See, before going to deal with this units and the measurements, we have to discuss some basic things. Then what are that? See, quantities here very important. So basically students, there are the two types of the quantities which are present in our nature, correct? So there are two types of quantities. Two types of quantities are present in nature. So quantities means what here? ಪ್ರಮಾಣಗಳು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, correct? So how many types of the quantities are present? Two types of the quantities are present. What are that then? So first one you can take here, physical quantity. What are that? Physical quantity. So this physical quantity we can call it as a ಭೌತಿಕ ಪ್ರಮಾಣಗಳು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. So what are these physical quantities then? See, the quantities which can be measured accurately is called physical quantity, correct? So here the quantity which can be measured accurately is called as a physical quantity. So students, what are these physical quantities then? See, ಯಾವ ಪ್ರಮಾಣಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು accurate ಆಗಿ measurement ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ರಿ, ಅವುಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು physical quantities ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. So here word accurately is very important for us. So you can take the example here. Example, length you take, then mass, then velocity you take. See, these are the some examples I am considering for the physical quantities, correct? So how the length? See, when you go to the shop, what you will say? Sir, give me 2 meters of cloth, correct? See here, you will say 2 meter length. See, 2 meter of cloth you will say. See, if meter I remove, what it will become? 2 cloth, right? Whether the 2 cloth and the 2 meter cloth, there is a lot of the differences present, right? So here we are measuring the length with the help of what? This meter. See, meter only, meter, correct? 2 meter of cloth. Just assume it is only the number. If I remove this meter, what will become? 2 cloth. Yes, whether it will be okay for us to measuring the length? No, we have to put here meter, correct? That's why we are considering this standard quantity here, and this length will be our physical quantity, because this length we are measuring accurately. Yes, accurately we are saying 2 meter, 5 meter, 10 meter, correct? So accurately we are saying this length, right? So take the one more example, that is the mass you take. What it is? Mass. Yes, mass you consider. So here you take 10 kg. So when you go to the shop, that time you want to purchase the 10 kg of the rice. What you will say? Sir, give me 10 kg rice. Like this you will say, or else 10 rice you will say. Of course, 10 rice is different, 10 kg of rice is different. Correct? So, we have to take here kg to measure this mass. Correct? So, here mass means what? Dravya Rashi. So, this mass also we are measuring accurately with the help of this kg. Correct it is. And take the one more example. 5 meter per second. It is the velocity. See, velocity means what? Speed. See, the bus is moving this speed. The car is moving with this speed. You will say, just assume the train is moving with the speed of 5 meter per second. Correct? So, the speed of the bus also we can calculate with the help of this meter per second. Yes, accurately we are seeing the speed of the bus. Yes, so this velocity we can also consider it as a physical quantity. Correct? So, see this length, mass, velocity, these are the examples for our physical quantity. Take it here. Physical quantity. Then what is this meter, kg and meter per second? See, meter is nothing but the standard quantity. Correct? Kg is also a standard quantity. Meter per second is also a standard quantity. Correct? So, now we are measuring this physical quantity with the help of this standard quantity. Correct? So, these are our physical quantities. See, if we want to define this physical quantity, we need some standard quantity. So, why we call it as a standard then, students? See, when you go to the Maharashtra, there also you will say 5 kg rice, 10 meters of cloth. Like this you will say, no? Whether in the Karnataka or is the Maharashtra, you will say differently. Definitely no. For mass, we will use kg itself, and for the length, we are using the meter only. Correct? That's why wherever you go, you have to use meter, kg, meter per second. Yes? For the length, you must use the meter itself, and for the mass, you must use kg, and for the velocity, you have to use here meter per second. Correct? These all are the standard quantity now. So, now I want to define this unit. Correct? With the help of this, I can define the unit. Students, before going to that, we will discuss the one more quantity, that is the non-physical quantity. So, non-physical quantity. So, here we discussed the physical quantity, then we have to define non-physical quantity. Opposite to that, of course, they are the, what it is? The quantity which cannot be measured accurately is called non-physical examples will come then. You can take here pain, then odor. Odor is nothing but the smell. Correct? So, you will say like this, today I am getting 5 meter of pain, or else today I am getting 10 kg of pain. Like this you will say? Definitely no. See, these are the quantities, but we can't say it as a accurately. ನಿರ್ದಿಷ್ಟವಾಗಿ ನಮಗೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಹೇಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋಲ್ಲ ರೀ. Correct? That's why we consider it as a non-physical quantities. Right? So, now easily by understanding these quantities, we can define the units. So, what is unit then, students? Here we have units and the measurements. Now we can define the unit of a physical quantity. Correct? So here unit. So what do you mean by the unit then? The standard quantities used to measure the physical quantity is called as a unit. Correct? See, length we are measuring accurately with the help of this standard quantity, meter. Correct? If the meter is not present, we can't measure the length. Right? Here mass also. See, mass we measure accurately. ನಿರ್ದಿಷ್ಟವಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಮಾಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಮೆಜರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಅದು ಹೇಗೆ? With the help of the kg. Correct? Speed also with the help of this standard quantity, meter per second. Correct? So the standard quantity is used to measure the standard quantity is used to measure physical quantity is called unit of a physical quantity. Unit of a physical. Correct. So here we define the unit definition. Right? What it is? Important it is. So the standard quantity we used to measure the physical quantity is called as a unit. Correct, students? See here, length is having the unit meter, mass is having the unit kg, velocity is having the unit meter per second. But students, just you observe here, the length is having meter, mass is having kg. Whether they both are having same or different? Of course different it is. Correct? So every physical quantity is having the different units. Right? No one is having the same units. Right here, the length is having meter, it is the different. Mass is having kg, it is the different. Time, it is having the unit second. Correct? So every physical quantity is having the different units. You can take it as a note here. Note. Every physical quantity is having different unit. Right, students? So here we discussed mainly the three definitions. That is, one is the physical quantity, and next is the non-physical quantity, and here next one will be the units. Correct, students? So now we are going to discuss the next concept, that is the types of the units. See, already we know that every physical quantity is having different units, but how we can classify them? Right? That we are going to discuss now. Just students, see, there are mainly the two types of the units are present. How many types? Two types of the units are present. You can take it here. Two types of units. So what are that? See, first one is the fundamental. What it is? Fundamental or basic units. See, name itself say that they are the basic. Correct? So you can take your example. Just you consider length. Then how we will write length? That will be the meter. Then mass you consider, that is the kg. Correct? Then time you take, that is the second. Right? One more you take here, example velocity. that is meter per second. So just assume these are the some physical quantities with the units. Right students? So here we are discussing the fundamental or else the basic units. See, these are the quantities which cannot be measured in terms of the other physical quantity. Correct? What are these? These are units which cannot be measured in terms of other units. See, definition itself say that they are standard. Correct? They are fundamental. See, while building, while construction, you will make the base first. Correct? That's why here we are going to use some physical quantities. These physical or is the fundamental units are the basic one. They are present already. Right? So length, meter is present, and then mass, kg, then time, second. See, which cannot be used, which cannot be measured in terms of the other quantities, means they are independent on the other quantities. They are not dependent, they are independent. They define themselves. That's why these units we can call it as the fundamental or else the basic units. For example, you can consider here, that is this length, then mass, then time. Students, here you have the one chart that we will discuss in the next class, but in that chart mainly the 7 fundamental units are present. Correct? Here just I write the 3 here, you can take here, etc. Right? So these are the fundamental units. That means they define themselves. There is no need of any other units to define these. They are already present as a basic. Correct? So next one will be the derived units. So students, here the name itself indicates that they are basic or is the fundamental. Here also name itself indicates that they are derived. Derived means what? They are taken from the other quantities. Correct? So you can write the definition here. These are units which can be measured with the help of these units. What are these? Fundamental units. With the help of fundamental units. Correct, students? So here you can take the example, that is velocity. Yes? So you can take the example here. Velocity, one more will be the acceleration. Right? Etc. So velocity, how we will write? Meter per second. Correct? So this meter is length. Yes, this is the fundamental unit, and the second is the time. So this is the fundamental unit. These 3 are the fundamental units mainly. These 3 are the fundamental units. Correct? But how we are writing the velocity? By using this length and the time. Correct? Meter I wrote here. Second I wrote here. Correct? That's why these are called as the derived units. They are dependent on the fundamental units. Correct? Here fundamental units are they are independent. They are independent on the other units. But when we come to the derived units, these are dependent on the fundamental units. Right, students? That's why these called as the derived units. So just I will glance you from the beginning. There are mainly the two types of the quantities are present. What are that? Physical quantity and non-physical quantity. So physical quantity is nothing but the quantity which can be measured accurately. Those quantities we can say it as a physical quantity. Correct. So example we considered mass, length. Right. So non-physical means which cannot be measured accurately. Those quantities we can call it as a non-physical quantity. So example we considered pain and the odor. So by using this we constitute the one definition, that is the unit. Right. So what are the units then? The standard quantity we use to measure the physical quantity. How? See, length is a physical quantity. We use the standard quantity meter to measure the physical quantity length. Correct? So mass we measure. How? We are using the kg standard quantity. Then velocity. Correct? So like this the units are the standard quantity is used to measure the physical quantities. Correct? But students, here you can take it as a note. What is that? Every physical quantity is having the different types of the units. Right? No one is having exactly the similar. Correct? And after this we defined the two types of the units, that is the fundamental units and the derived units. So fundamental is nothing but these are the basic in nature. That means they are independent on the other units, like a length having meter is a SI unit and mass SI unit will be the kg. Yes, these are the fundamental. Yes, they define themselves. There is no need of the other quantities. That's why they called it as a fundamental or else the basic units. And then students, second one will be the derived units. So derived units are nothing but they are dependent on the physical quantities. They derived from the fundamental units. Correct? So for example we considered here velocity and the acceleration. So students, whatever I written on the board, just you note it down in one book as a notes. Correct? But in the previous class I wrote something on the board. Yes, only the chapter's name I wrote on the board in the previous class. So don't worry about that, because already the government is going to reduce the syllabus. Right? So just now today I started the new chapter, that is the units and the measurements, and I wrote the notes on the board. Just you note it down. Okay? Thank you everyone.